Hi, my name is Amy Rota-Poulin and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making these melty, crunchy goat cheese bites. They're perfect for appetizers, hors d'oeuvres, and they're wonderful on a salad. So let's get started. So right here I've got some brown rice flour. I have an empty bowl which we're going to be putting some egg in. And then over here, this is our panko. And this is how I made it. Very simply. All you do is take a crunchy rice cereal, put it in a food processor, pulse until it's a nice, gritty, about the size of sand. It's perfect. And this is what you get right here. And that's it. It's a very inexpensive way to make a nice gluten-free panko crust. So what we're going to do is season our flours. So we're going to place some Himalayan salt, about a half a teaspoon in my brown rice flour, and I'd say about a teaspoon into a cup and a half of my homemade rice panko. Then we're going to add some black pepper. Again, about a half a teaspoon, because that's really going to enhance the flavor of the goat cheese. Give that a little whisk with your fork. Lovely. Now for my secret ingredient, a little bit of ground nutmeg, about 1/8 of a teaspoon in each of the flour and the panko crust. And what that's going to do is it's going to hit with the goat cheese, and it's almost going to be like you're getting this delicious goat cheese slash Alfredo sauce bite. It's going to be delicious. All right, mix that right in. Perfect. 1 farm fresh egg to the bowl. And the reason why I'm using sort of small bowls is we're making these tiny little round goat cheese balls. Perfect. And I'm going to leave my fork there because that's going to help me get the little goat cheese ball out and put into the next thing. Right here I have some olive oil, and I have about 1/2 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch, heating on low heat because we want a nice steady low heat till it gets to around 280 degrees. Okay, now this is the fun part. Yes, it's the messy part. So a little mini ice cream scoop's great, and this is a goat cheese log, 100% pure goat cheese. You just take your little ice cream scoop, you get a little perfect little ball of goat cheese right into the flour, just like that. And you roll it around. Okay. Give a little shake. We're going to add it to the egg. There we go. And then right into your homemade panko. Now here's a little trick. You don't want to press too hard because you don't want to change the shape of the goat cheese. And it works best with ice cold, fresh from the refrigerator, goat cheese. And there you have it. Hold on. Look at a perfect little goat cheese ball ready to go into the fryer. So just set it aside and you just keep going. Okay, so this is what they look like when they come out of the freezer. Pretty much the same, they're just rock hard. You can hear that. So another great tip, you can do these a week ahead of time, a month ahead of time, and just keep them frozen in the freezer. When you're ready to make them for your guests, pull them out and put them into some nice hot oil. So the oil is nice and hot, and how you can tell that it's right, how I've always told, it starts to smoke just a little bit, and you'll see some lines. The oil will make little lines. So we're just gonna gently pop them in. Perfect. Now over here, I've got a plate with a brown paper bag on there. If you don't have a brown paper bag, you can use some paper towels. And while these are frying up, I'm going to take a scallion for garnish and lots of flavor. I'm just going to dice that up really quickly. And you really want to get the nice bright green ends of the scallion. The white ends have a lot of flavor, but the bright green is just so appetizing. Okay, now I can already tell the bottom of these are starting to turn golden brown. So we're just going to use our little spider here. And if a little bit of cheese pops out, that's okay. All right. I can tell they're done. Right on to a brown paper bag. And what the brown paper bag's going to do is just going to let them dry off a little bit. and remove any of the excess oil. Okay. Give them a good little roll like this. And then just arrange them. Be careful because they're going to be hot on a platter. Oh, they're so crunchy. I can just hear them. Now, we've got our beautiful scallions. They're going to go right over top. Get them all down the plate. And after all, green and red are the colors of the holiday and Christmas season. Then I have some freeze-dried jalapeno peppers. So use sparingly. If you don't happen to have any of these around, which are available right at the local supermarket in the spice section, then get some just red pepper flakes, work just as well. Make them as spicy as you like. Look at the color. Okay. Now for the sauce. You might think it's going to be something really difficult or extravagant. It's not. It's just pure local honey. So just take a little bit and lightly, once it starts flowing, drizzle back and forth. So beautiful. Now the honey's going to melt onto these cheese poppers because they're still so hot. And the flavor from the scallions and the jalapeno peppers are just going to infuse. Now imagine this on a beautiful bed of baby greens with some roasted beets. This is my kind of roasted beet and goat cheese salad. So let's taste one of these. First I'm going to cut one for you. Hear that crunch? How beautiful they are. Okay, want to try one? Delicious. Go in for a little bit of honey and some scallions. Well, until next time, happy cooking.